The first, well, welcome everyone. Our first meeting here today is the meeting of our finance committee. It's chaired by Alan Alexander, and we'll turn to Alan.
Thank you, Alan. To call the finance committee meeting of the Alliance to order. Looks like we do have a quorum today. So thank you for our board members. First order of business is to review the minutes of our meeting, our finance committee meeting on July 23rd. I hope everyone had a chance to review the minutes that were sent out this week. First, I'd like to put out there, are there any comments, edits, or corrections on the meeting minutes? Hearing none, is there a motion to accept the minutes?
I'll make a motion.
Okay, thanks, Rich. Is there a second?
A second.
Any discussion? All in favor of accepting the finance committee meeting minutes from the 23rd of July? Aye. Opposed? Next order of business is to review the proposed annual budget for the Alliance for 2026. And I will turn it over to Amy Thompson, the Alliance CFO.
Good morning, everyone. In your packet is the proposed budget for 2026. This is due to the authority's budget office, otherwise known as the ABO, by March 31st. They require us to do 4 years out. This is obviously updated every year, as it's kind of hard to predict what's going to happen in 2029. But for today, we'll discuss 2026. For operating revenues, charges for services will include reimbursement from the ALTEC, ACBDC, the IDA, CRC, and the AFLA management fees, which equal $1.17 million. We're hoping to get at least $102,000 in interest income, hopefully more. Down to the state subsidies and grants, we are budgeting $9.86 million. This is funds and grants that will be coming in from NYSERDA to cover the expenses and reimbursement of the demolition of the central warehouse. Oh, ESD, sorry, that's my fault. And then down to municipal subsidies. These are county reimbursements and funds that we use for operating. This includes $500,000 from Albany County for operating funds, budgeting $1 million for hotel and hopefully Airbnb tax that will start to be collected in 2026. It will be the third year of 3 years that we will receive $200,000 in operating funds from ARPA. $4.13 million in stage that we hope to push out the door next year also, and $1.25 million for arts and culture. Is there any questions on the revenue side? Okay. So moving down to operating expenses, wages and salaries of 1.56. This includes the 12 current staff we have and hopefully 3 additional staff to be hired next year. Budgeting $546,000 for other employee benefits, including taxes and insurance and 401k. I did receive notice yesterday that health insurance will be going up 12% for 2026, which I guess isn't horrible.
No, I like that deal.
Yeah, 12% isn't horrible, so we'll take that. And then $702,000 for professional services, including legal, audit, shovel-ready related site expenses that are reimbursed. Office supplies, $18,000 for the year, and other operating expenditures, including rent, internet, computer, sponsorship, travel, and professional development at $584,000. Moving down to non-operating expenses, we have stage and grant stage expenses of $4.1 million. That will mirror the revenue up above. And arts and culture of $1.25 million. Non-operating expenses include $36,000 for depreciation and $9.86 million for central warehouse demolition. So right now we're budgeting a loss of $474, hoping that the hotel tax and Airbnb will come in higher than the 1 million budgeted. And again, we're constantly working to try to, decrease expenses where we can.
Amy, is the Airbnb tax the same percentage as the hotel tax?
It is
Is it a half of
0.5%. Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't know what the base is, because this is the first year that it'll be in place.
So if there are no questions,
Any other questions for discussion? Seeing no questions, is there a motion to approve the Alliance budget for 2026?
Yeah, and what we will be doing is approving a recommendation to the board, and then the
Okay.
board will do the formal resolution. But yes, please proceed.
So it's the Finance Committee's recommendation.
Yes, sir.
So we're approving the Finance Committee's recommendation of the budget for 2026. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Thanks. Second?
I'll make a second.
Any other discussion? All in favor of approving the recommendation to the big board?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, thank you. So we'll do,
If I may, I'd just like to kind of publicly acknowledge the work of Amy and her team on this. This is one of 5 organizations that Amy, Mark, and Anne Marie do this work for. The Albany County IDA, the Albany County CRC, the Altech Loan Fund, and the Albany County Pine Hills Land Authority. And this is a very nuanced and different type of accounting and regulatory compliance. And these guys do it without missing a beat. We get no, now that since we've taken it over, we've got no exceptions by any of the regulators on this stuff. So I just wanted to acknowledge that not only is Amy doing this for the Alliance, but she's doing it for all those organizations beneath the Alliance that we manage via contract. So
and our audit performance has been stellar, right?
that's correct, right?
So just so we all understand, this work is being done for those 5, whatever, organizations. They're paying us a fee,
That's correct.
which includes this service.
Yes.
So the compensation is coming from the Alliance, not from the individual,
That's correct.
okay. So,
Okay, next up, since we have recommended the budget for the Alliance Board, is to review our investment portfolio, and the Finance Committee is tasked today to consider an opportunity to move to a new investment vehicle, and I'll let Amy go ahead and discuss that.
So there is a resolution in your packet.
And this is at the board level, but the finance committee will consider this. Obviously, it's in that.
We're recommending it to the board.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
sir.
So currently we have, I think roughly $3 or $4 million in CDs, getting between 3, 3.5.
It's in the bottom of the packet.
Yeah.
It's right on mine.
Yeah, so about 3.7 million in CDs, getting between 3 and 3.5%. Our current bank has no other vehicles for us to invest this money at a higher interest rate. So we are asking the board to allow us to move to a new financial institution where we can better invest our funds and earn up to 100 basis points more on the money we have.
Institution.
M&T.
So, Amy, we're moving the funds to M&T?
Correct.
Okay. I just want to make a note, being on the Altech Loan Fund Board, we have this vehicle at that M&T, and it's getting 100 basis points more than what the Alliance is getting. So it makes perfect sense that the Finance Committee should recommend that the Alliance get the same return that the ACBDC is getting on the similar investment.
and what is the investment invested in?
T-bills.
It would be in T-bills. It's currently in CDs.
And what's the tenor of the T-bills that we're going to be probably doing?
That I don't know yet, but I know it will be.
What would you recommend? Is it
6
short?
months.
6 months? Okay.
Yeah, depending on the difference of the rates between the 3 and 6, I'd go with whatever had the best rates.
So you'll stagger it so it rolls over and you can
Yeah.
have access to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now you track the M&T stuff or the Altech one, so this
Correct.
is almost seamless for you.
Yes,
Instead of
yes.
getting another institution involved,
Right.
and
We
if
have
they're
a,
giving very competitive rates,
Yep.
it makes
we
a
have a
lot of
good
sense.
relationship with M&T and Wilmington Trust, and
Mhm.
the website is very user-friendly to do wires and whatnot also.
Yeah, the finance committee, it's our fiduciary responsibility to try to get the best return for the Alliance. And if one of our, affiliates is getting 100 basis points better, we thought it would make sense to kind of go and recommend that the board adopt that as well. So that's the recommendation of the finance.
Makes imminent sense. Who do we use now?
KeyBank.
What?
KeyBank?
And are they doing the rest of our work?
No.
Is-
Most of our relationships are with M&T,
All right,
which
I would
is
do
also
it.
the county's bank too.
Okay. I mean, it doesn't make a lot of sense spreading it out unless we're getting real benefit for it.
Right.
We'll take this resolution when we get to it in the regular meeting.
Right.
But that sounds like good work to me.
Thank you, Amy. We don't, there's no motion required to take it to the big board, the full board, is there?
Just for your recommendation.
Okay, so the finance committee is making a recommendation that we consider at the Alliance board level the move to M&T for, into the T-bill product that Amy discussed. Is there any discussion? Any other thoughts on it? If not, I'll take a motion to move it to the full board.
Motion.
Okay, second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Is there any items that need to go to executive session? No. Okay. That being said, is there a motion to adjourn the finance committee meeting this time?
So moved.
Okay. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Finance committee's over.
Do we have to go in and out again? So we have to end this?